Okay, hey everybody, we're live on the new channel with the same name as the old channel, but it's new. What's up? Sorry I'm late, 8 minutes late. I was late because I got delayed. I was trying to make my promo video for the new channel to post to the old channel, so in case people came looking for the stream and they went to the wrong channel, the old channel, they knew where to go. So, sorry, hopefully we're gonna get on track here. We got a practical coming up in the AM for most classes, so I want to do a little bit of review for that and answer your guys' questions. So let me know what you got going on. Other than that, I'm gonna just be here hanging out, finishing up my dinner a little bit. Okay. You guys can hear me, right? Audio is working okay, I think. Yeah. Looking good. What's up, Blue? Made it over to the YouTube stream. Good to see you. So we'll just wait for a couple more people to get here. Not many people are here yet. We got 4 people. Maybe wait till it gets a little more people online. See how that goes. So we shall wait just a little bit. If you have a question, let me know. Maybe I'll open up a little Hearthstone while we wait. A little Hearth action. A little Hearthstone. What's up, Aditya? How you doing, man? Having a good night? Got 7 people now. Okay, 7 people. Slowly getting some more. I'm kind of curious to see how many people we're going to get tonight. I'm thinking we would get a lot because of the practical tomorrow. But I'm also wondering maybe not so much because of the new channel confusion. People aren't subbed to it, so they don't know that I'm going live. Live on the air. Hey, Amon. How you doing? Glad you can make it on. Just going to wait a couple more minutes just for more people to get on. My plan is to do a little bit of a Kahoot review too. So answer some questions, do a Kahoot. See if, but I want to wait for more people to get on so more people can play. So if you have your phone, it's a good idea. I will be right back. I gotta get some water. Ooh, I'm back. I'm back. What's up, Noki? How you doing? All right. Hey, our first question from Aditya. I have a question. Would the umbilical vein, artery, and cord be in any other system than the circulatory system? Good question. The vein and artery, the umbilical vein and umbilical artery, no. Those are only circulatory system because they're carrying blood from the mother to the fetus. The umbilical cord, however, you could argue that it's integumentary because, well, because the umbilical cord is the tissue that surrounds and sort of covers the umbilical vein and artery. So it's kind of protecting them in a way. So you could argue that that's integumentary rather than circulatory. Good question. Good question. I'm good, Noki. I am good. I was a little rushed to get the stream started because I was a little delayed in making the promo video for this new channel. So I filmed it after school, and then I worked a little bit, and then did some jiu-jitsu, and by the time I got home, it was already like 7:40. I had to edit the video. I didn't have to do much editing, but I had to add in the logo and some words and stuff. And that took me right up, and I was 5 minutes late starting the stream, but it's okay. People are trickling in. We're at 10 viewers now. It was hot today, you know? It feels like summer is starting. I got home and my house was like really, really warm. Shorts weather starting up here in late March.
Busy night, but there's always room for another. It's time to celebrate the Hearthstone New Year. To celebrate New Year's, you'll get a mystery pack each time you complete a quest.
So I'm gonna play
This year, we're
maybe a couple
celebrating the coming
games of
year
this
the
before
Raven.
people get on and do a Kahoot in a moment. Aditya, could you count the umbilical cord as part of the excretory system because it carries the fetus's waste back to the mother? Hey, that's a really good point. The answer, though, I would say is no, because it's not excreting it. You know what I mean? It's just transporting it back to the mother. So I don't know if you could make that argument. Good question, though. Iman, what system is the gallbladder part of besides the digestive? That's it. Right? That's it. Because its only function is to store bile. And bile's only function is to break down fat globules into smaller droplets. So that's what. That's why you couldn't really say that the gallbladder is really anything other than digestive system. Hey Blue, what's up? I like that you call me Sir Jones. I like the Sir. Have I been knighted? Because you only can get Sir if you've been knighted. I have not had that honor yet bestowed upon me. Annika, what system, is it Anika or Annika? What system is the urogenital papilla a part of? You could argue that it's part of the integumentary system if you're going the route of saying that its function is to cover and protect the urogenital opening in a female pig. You could also go the route of saying that it's reproductive, maybe, because of the fact that it's thought that it may secrete pheromones, which are these chemicals that are released to attract the opposite sex for reproductive purposes. So you could make those two arguments. What's up, Mayok? Is today just going to be high school? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, last night's Twitch stream, I learned several things about what not to do. and one is to give mic control on the stream to somebody who is a good guy, but just sometimes he gets a little carried away, a little chatty. Oh, Hearthstone. Gotta be clear with your abbreviations, man. HS can stand for a lot of stuff. Tonight, yeah, it's just gonna be Hearthstone. There's a pig practical tomorrow, so tonight's gonna be pretty focused on that, most likely. We'll see. Oh, for sure, Mayok, he's a funny guy, undoubtedly. But a funny guy who has a hard time controlling his funniness. Let's see. What else? Noki, do I think you're too quiet in class? I don't know. I feel like the fact that you're asking that question makes me think that you feel like you're too quiet in class. And maybe if you feel that way, you should be less quiet. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a problem. Some people are just more quiet than other people. You've got quiet people, and then you've got people like Joseph, who you don't know, but some people know. Are the urogenital opening... Aditya, and the urogenital opening is a part of the reproductive and excretory system, right? Yeah. Yep. So the urogenital opening is part of the reproductive system in males and females. In males, it's where the penis comes out, and in females, it's where the penis goes in. In the excretory system, in males, it's where the urine comes out, and the same in females. Urine is excreted. Noki, what is the function of the cecum? The function of the cecum is to house bacteria that produce an enzyme called cellulase, which breaks down a form of carbohydrate called cellulose, which is found in the cell walls of plants. So it's a digestive organ designed to break down the tough fibers of plant material that an organism might eat, especially in herbivores that eat a lot of plants. Remember, in humans, the cecum is highly underdeveloped because of the fact that, one, we're not herbivores, we eat meat and plants, but also we cook our food too, which softens those fibers, and we have it less developed. Anika, what's the purpose of the urogenital opening? I just said that. Just mentioned that. Timothy Watts, what's up, T-Watt? My main man. I did not see the Argentina versus Spain friendly. I did not. I did not. Is that a should I take a look at it? Should I look at the highlights? Is it something worth watching? Iman, what was the name of the thing that the urogenital papilla secretes? Yeah, pheromones. Not every class learns that. Timothy, who is your teacher? Iman, pheromones are like a kind of chemical, almost like a hormone. But like a hormone is a chemical that's secreted in the body to communicate between tissues within a single organism. Pheromones, on the other hand, they're the same kind of chemical, but on the outside of the body in order to communicate with other organisms of the same species. It was a good game, very one-sided. Okay, I'll take a look at the highlights. Wait, I want to go back real quick. What was I wanting to do? Just play. I guess that's alright. Someone was telling me yesterday that I got some, or last time I did Hearthstone, that I got some really good cards that I should start making a cube lock deck. So maybe I'll work on making a deck while I answer questions, because that's pretty simple. But the problem with making decks is that I don't know how to do it. I would need some help. Noki, how come some people get their appendix removed, although it isn't a vestigial structure? Because it can get infected and inflamed. Sometimes people will get their appendix removed when they have appendicitis, because something. A lot of times, what happens with appendicitis is that some food gets stuck in there and begins to sort of rot a little bit, and then it inflames and swells up, and it becomes a real problem, because if it bursts, something called sepsis happens, which is when the enzymes and waste that's in your intestines starts to leak into the abdominal cavity, and it can obviously cause a lot of damage to the organs in there. So you have to go in, get surgery, and have that thing snipped off and removed so that doesn't happen. But you can survive without it, right? So just because it's not vestigial doesn't mean, remember, just because something's vestigial, or sorry, rather, just because something is not vestigial doesn't mean that you can't survive without it, right? So for example, I think we'd all agree that the human arms are not vestigial, but you can survive without them. Ooh, KS Ninja, you want to challenge me? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I was going to build a deck, but since you so dare challenge me, we shall engage in card combat, my friend. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, 14 people. Nice, getting a little more. A little more. If you guys want to play Kahoot, let me know in the chat, because I have a abdominal cavity practical Kahoot review that we could play. Ooh, I like my draw here. Big fan of this draw. Confirm. Actually, I didn't like it. I should have got rid of it. Damn it. Oh well. Oh well. Kahoot! Got double Kahoots. Aditya and Iman on board for the Kahoot. I think Chaos Ninja is gonna wreck me here. That's true. That is true. That's true. Let's do, I guess just do this again. Oh. Oh, hey, Shauna. I almost missed your hello there. How you doing? I saw you today as I was walking to the bathroom, didn't I? You were in the back of the B building, just chilling during 4th. Alright, now I gotta think what I want to do here. Gotta taunt. I'll probably lay this guy down. Yeah. Bring down Iron for Grizzly. Get that guy out there. So I couldn't do Kahoot because of the 15 to 30 second delay? Are you sure? Would it really matter? How would that affect it? Explain to me why a delay would cause Kahoot to not work correctly. Oh, because on my end it would say 15. Because you would see... The answers would pop up before you saw the question, right? On your phone. That makes sense. It wouldn't work. I didn't think about that. Shoot. Dang it. I really wanted to do that. I thought that would be fun. That's annoying.
To my side.
Do I want to waste this arcane shot here at this point? I'm thinking no. I want to save it for something. Alright, whatever. Everyone would like Kahoot. What's up, Kron? Welcome back to the chat. Good to see you here. Everyone wants Kahoot, but I am kind of concerned with what Timothy Watts pointed out. That the delay would be a real issue. Is there any way around the delay? Does anyone know how we can get around that delay? Oh, that was really stupid of me. I did the worst order I could possibly have done there. Oh well. Naranjan, how you doing? You bet I like apple juice? Were you even paying attention when we went over nutrition? And how I basically just ripped the idea of juice being a healthy beverage? Juice has a high glycemic index, man. That stuff's not good for you. I don't like any juice. And I don't actually even like the taste of apple juice that much. To be honest, it's not my thing. Give a friendly beast 2/2/2. I don't have anything to play. I don't have a good draw right now, unfortunately. Alright, oops, no. I gotta play him, I guess. It's a waste to play either of those, because I'll lose their battle cry. So I guess my only option here is to go. What if I go? No. Shoot. I just might as well do this. And end it. Ashwatha, you want to do Kahoot too? We're worried the Kahoot thing might not work. Nicole, hey man, what's up? You have to tell me how Everton does this weekend, or rather how they did last weekend. Did they have a game last weekend? The spleen is part of the circulatory and lymphatic system and filters/recycles blood and matures white blood cells, correct? That is correct. That is correct, Nicole. Alright, now I got a ton of cards in my hand that I gotta deal with here. So let's drop down some of these guys. So I got 7, so let's play him. 2, 7. And then we got this guy. Maybe I do this one. Summon a random companion. Yeah.
To my side.
Nice, nice, nice. To the face. All right, Timothy, you got a solution for me on the Kahoot front? We wouldn't see question when it actually comes up. The 10 time runs out, or you can set the time limit to 1 minute instead of 30 seconds. Huh. So I just set it for a really long time limit. And then I'm just waiting. You would, on your phone, you'd see the numbers come up, and you just have to wait. And then it pops up, and then you go. So it would just be a lot of waiting. It'd be waiting, right? Well, maybe not. At first, the first question would be waiting, but then every question after that, it would seem relatively normal. Why don't we just try it? If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Yeah, and Amon, if it doesn't work, I'll post the link to the Kahoot so you can look at it on your own. Yeah, Deethy, I think I'll just try it. I think that's a good move. Just try it out, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But whatever. Go here. Go here. Give him taunt.
Quickly. Job done.
I wonder. You cannot escape the shadow.
Oh, that looks like a good card. Nice. Dang, what is her weapon here? Holy cow. Holy cow, that's a good weapon. Yeah, Ashwatha, I'll get the questions to you if we don't get the Kahoot to work out well. Iman, how do we find the umbilical vein versus the umbilical cord? Do not worry about the umbilical vein and artery yet. We haven't covered them. We'll get to them later. Choose one. Not the best one I wanted, but I guess I gotta do what I gotta do. What does that mean? I can't,
I can't target stealth minions. I move quickly. Job done.
Unreal.
Joshua, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you on here. What's your question? For the practical, do we have to touch the pig and identify things, or can we just describe how to find it? Good question, Joshua. So, what I would like you to do, or if you're comfortable with it, is use the probe to point to it. You don't have to touch it with your hands, but I would like you to use the probe to point to it, just so I know you know where it is. Okay? If that's an issue, we can talk. We can talk about an alternative way to do it. Timothy, you think I look like David De Gea? I think you're way off, bud. I think you're off big time. I don't think I look like him. I know what he looks like.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
So this deals 5. He would die. So maybe I just go face to face here. Just give a real facial. Just get real aggressive here. Let's see what else is up on here. Let's check the chat. Noki, my Hearthstone username. My Battle.net tag is Stybo1589. Post that in the chat for you guys in case anyone wants to friend me on there.
Death's shadow grows.
No, unfortunately, Matthew, the time delay is not so good. On Twitch, when I do Twitch streams, it's only a 7-second delay. On YouTube, it's like, I don't know what it is. I want to say like maybe 15 seconds. I don't know.
The end is coming! The end is coming!
I must choose soon.
Uh-oh. I'm getting beaten up here badly. At the start of your turn, destroy all minions. At the start of your turn, destroy all minions. Aditya, would the mesentery count? Would the mesentery count as part of the integumentary, digestive, or lymphatic system? Good question. You could probably argue all three. All right, we got 20 people watching now, so I think it's time to play Kahoot. What do you guys think? Let's give Kahoot a shot. Might take me a while to set it up because I have to change all the timers to a minute. So let's see here. All right. Before I start the Kahoot, let me take a peek at the chat, see if I missed anything. So Aditya, yeah, you could argue any of those three. It has functions in any of those three. Just make sure you can make a clear argument. So for integumentary, you'd have to say something like, oh, and by the way, the word mesentery is not on this practical. It's not on the one tomorrow. But you could argue that it's integumentary because it's sort of holding the small intestine together in that coiled mass. you could argue it's you could not argue digestive. I'm sorry, I misspoke earlier. It's not digestive. Lymphatic, potentially, because it contains lymph vessels that's taking the fat that has been absorbed from the small intestine away to the liver to be processed. You could argue lymphatic. You could also argue circulatory because it contains blood vessels like capillaries that take sugars and amino acids away from the small intestines after they've been absorbed. But digestive, no. Annika, what system is the spleen a part of and why? So the spleen is part of the immune system because it matures white blood cells, specifically B cells, I believe. And wait, am I right on that one? Actually, hold on. It could be T cells. I'm not quite sure of the specifics, but it's definitely matures some white blood cells. You could also argue it's circulatory because it does filter and recycle old red blood cells. Nicole, tough 2 games ahead. Man City and Liverpool. Oof. Oof, that's rough. And then we have to deal with Salah and Liverpool. Man, I was watching some Salah highlights the other day with Mr. Hajarin and Mr. Hoffman. So Mr. H and Mr. Hoffman, the double H's, the Mr. H's, came over to my house on like Saturday of 2 weekends ago, and we watched some Salah highlights from that game that he scored 4 in. Legitimate, some good stuff going on there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Iman, can I explain the greater omentum? Also, what system is it in? The greater omentum is probably an integumentary system because it is sort of holding things together in the abdominal cavity. You know, so that is what it does. Blue, this deck is basically broken if you can't kill him fast enough because his weapon constantly shuffles throughout his deck with the buff still on it. Yeah, Blue, I'm not really using any special deck. I just have a plain old deck. I gotta make an actual legitimate one if I want to get more serious about that game. Let's see, Karan, Mr. Jones, I'm going to put something in chat telling you to say something, then start a timer. When I type it in, when I stop, you say the word I told you to say. Oh, you're trying to find out what the delay is? Okay, so why don't you say, hold on. Oh, you already said something, timer. You got to start it. We have to time this better. So don't say anything. I won't. So go ahead and now write the word timer again, and I'll do it the second time you say it. I'll look for it. I'll wait for it. Timer. That was from Timothy Watts. Let's see. Blue, you're saying that Google Hangouts and Skype might be a better option. Interesting. Yeah, I don't want to have to set up a whole new thing though. Do we need to know all the systems a specific organ is part of or just one? Ashwatha, it's a good idea. For these mini practicals, you only need to know one technically because you can choose what system you want to describe. But on the final practical at the end, you don't get to choose. We ask you a question. So any of them could be fair game, so you should in the end know all the systems that are possible. What's up, Kelly Sea Otter? Nice to see you back here. How are you? "12-second delay, 10 to 15 seconds. Okay. So that's basically like twice the delay that Twitch has. So I don't think it's an internet speed thing. I think it's just it's a platform thing, because Twitch only has a 7-second delay. All right, we got 22 people watching, so let's do some Kahoot. So let's do this. There's a 12-second delay. So I'm going to open up Kahoot here. Got it here. Oop. Before I bring it up, let me modify the timer on it. I'm going to bring it off the view here so you guys can't see the answers. Anika, what is the function of the peritoneum? The peritoneum's function is to line the abdominal cavity. It's a layer of tissue on the interior of the abdominal cavity that protects the internal abdominal organs from damage and friction. It's a protective layer, part of the integumentary system. Okay, so if it's let's just say a 15-second delay, and I want you to have like, what, 20 seconds to answer? So that means I should add on 15 seconds. So, well, they only have options for 5, 10, 20, 30, 60, 90, and 120 seconds. Let's just do a minute, or should we do 30 seconds? So that means you would have 18 seconds to answer. Yeah, we're gonna do 30 seconds. And if that's too short, we'll switch it up. So it's gonna be 30 seconds on my end, which means you will have in the range of 15 to 20 seconds to answer, which should be good. It's supposed to be a speed game, so we're gonna do that, and we'll see how that works. So I'm gonna change all these to 30 seconds. It's not that long of a Kahoot, guys. It's only, by the way, I have to shout out Ryan Loki, my third period TA, for helping me make this Kahoot. It's only 16 questions. 16 questions. So let's set these all to 30 seconds. Seconds. Let's see. Yeah, okay. 16 questions. So this Kahoot has way more than 16 questions because I'm going to be continually adding to it to add more terms as we go through the unit. So I'm only going to play the first 16. All right. I have to get a tissue real quick. I've been having a runny nose lately, so excuse me. And then we'll start the Kahoot when I get back in like 1 second. All right. I don't think I need to wear my headphones right now because I'm not listening to anything, and they're kind of annoying. So, all right. Are you guys talking about trig in the chat? Come on now. This is a bio chat, okay? Science only. Just kidding. Okay. All right. Shall we do this? All right, sounds good, Mayank. Thanks for the quick Hearthstone game. Hearthstone. Go get some work done, man. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, folks. Let's do a Kahoot. I forgot. Kahoot has some legit music. I have to be careful. It's my you guys need to let me know if my the webcam blocks your view. Oh, you're right. The pattern is delayed. That won't work. Thanks for mentioning that, Karan. All right, let's reset that. We got to do it differently. We can't do the two-step authentication thing. I got to switch that off. You're right. That makes sense. Okay. Let's restart. There we go. Forgot about that. All right, now we got people joining. Nice. Let's see how we do on this Kahoot. Who's using my my gamer tag? Someone's coming in with the Stybo. Really? There's still a pattern? All right, let's just do this. Let's just reset the whole thing. We're gonna just reset the whole thing. Stupid pattern. Meh. Okay. So you should like exit out of your whole thing and come in and see if it fixes it. Hey Druvika, I don't know you. I haven't seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Is that working better for you guys? Fixed it. All right, looks like we got people in easy to go now. Thanks for the name, family friendly. I appreciate you keeping it family friendly. Blue. Thanks for the heart. Appreciate you. I heart you back, man. I heart you back. You're like my loyalist follower that I have. And you're not even in my class, which is crazy. By the way, are you still planning to come in to see me during your spring break? Alright, we have 22 people in. Should we just go for it? Because there's 22 people in the chat and 22 people playing. Alright. Let's do it. Naranjan, get in here. I'm gonna start pretty soon. Alright, the music's getting a little loud for me. I gotta tune it down a bit. Gay Ben, been watching your matches. 1v1 me jiu-jitsu versus judo. What if there was more than just 1v1s? What if you could do like 2v2 jiu-jitsu or 2v2 judo? That'd be crazy. That'd be weird. Think of how different that would be if you had to defend against two people, 2 versus 2. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start. All right, here we go. Yeah, you're right, Gaben. It probably wouldn't be as fun, in my opinion. It would be too weird. It would be too chaotic. Ooh. Oosh. Am I blocking things here? Oh, okay. Let's see if I can change that real quick. I gotta bring up my OBS software. Hopefully that'll make it a little better. Alright, so you guys all thought it was, a lot of you thought it was the duodenum. So let's take a look at the picture again. So this is pointing to the liver, right? Oh, now you can't see the, now you won't be able to see, oh my God, where can I put my webcam here? This is an issue. This is a real issue. Let's see. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going Tiny Jones. Tiny Jones. There we go. Okay, so notice that it's pointing to the liver, right? There's any questions on why that's the liver? It's the underside of the liver, right? So you're kind of looking at it from a weird angle. Yes, Joshua, the gallbladder is under the liver, but it's not pointing to the gallbladder. A was not pointing to the gallbladder. Okay? All right. We're going to go to the next question. Here we go. Nick, you're in the lead. Nice job. What? How did that just all of a sudden have 44 answers? So what does the botting thing do? It just what does that mean? Does that mean just someone just creates a bunch of accounts that log into the game and answers the question the correct answer? Yeah, and like, why would you bot? Like, what's the point? Just because you're a troll, kind of? Just because you want to like create chaos for no reason at all? Okay. Oh, they answer it randomly. Okay. Yeah, the problem with that is then it makes it hard for me to tell, right? It makes it hard for me to tell if everyone got it wrong or right because it's completely random answers. So, kind of messes up for me on my end. It doesn't really mess up for you guys because you know if you got it right or wrong. But I feel like for me, as a teacher, when someone bots, it creates a diluted situation, so I can't tell if you guys got it or didn't get it. And then it also messes up the podium, right? All right, next question. Someone made 44 bots. Okay. Blue, you're just guessing. Did you ever do a pig dissection, Blue, when you were at Leland? Oh wow, you guys have a zoology class. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. Nice, good job, guys. Nick still in the lead. All right, so, but for this one I feel like Ryan should have made it to accept 2 answers because I would have also accepted small intestines for D. Or no, oh, that was saying what was C. Oh, I see. That was a tricky one because we didn't actually do this, did we? That was a tricky one. Trick question. So the duodenum is the part of the small intestine right here that connects to the stomach directly. So that was a little bit of a trick question, actually. So. Yeah, we didn't actually identify it in the pig practical video. So, all right, next question. All right, so it looks like this is another one, I think. What's up, Matthew? So here's the thing about the duodenum. It's the first part of the small intestine, right? So what should have happened here is that Ryan should have accepted both answers for this. So I should have double checked the answers for these, because this one he should have allowed both to be correct, because the duodenum does chemical digestion with the enzymes from the pancreas, and that's with the enzymes basically, but it also does mechanical because of the bile. And it also has peristalsis, so it's kind of crunching a little bit too with the twisting of the muscle. So this one should be both, actually, so I'll fix that. What's up, Adarsh? Nice to see you here. Do we need to be able to identify this in our practical tomorrow? No, not the duodenum specifically. No, you do not. All right, let's move on to the next question. Get ready. All right, good job, guys. Looks like a lot of you got that right. The pancreas. Notice this is always the trickiest one to find because it's kind of hidden back there. But notice that it's sort of sandwiched in between the top of the large intestine and the bottom of the stomach, and it lays flat against the back wall of the abdominal cavity. So you really have to like push things back and pull things forward to reveal it. And it should be sitting right there. And notice the texture, right? It's got that interesting texture. It's kind of a lightish, whitish, yellowish color. Good job. All right. Let's keep going. Next question. All right. See you later, Timothy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, man. Always good to see you. What's up, William Huang? Cottage cheese. Yep. All right, so again, this is the one I should have checked. So sometimes when you have a TA do something for you, it doesn't always come out exactly how you want. That's the old adage of if you want something done perfectly right, you got to do it yourself. I mean, Ryan did a good job on this, but sometimes there's things that they miss, and this one was one of them. So what system is the pancreas mainly part of? If you put digestive, I would give you, remember, you can say either digestive or endocrine on the test. So I would argue here that, I mean, the word mainly, I think is kind of subjective in this case. What I would have preferred the question to be is what system is the pancreas part of, and then accepted two answers, digestive and endocrine. It's not nervous and lymphatic though, that's for sure. So, okay, I can change that one too. All right, let's keep going. Next question. That's okay, Anika. You've gotten every question wrong. Don't think of it as a failure. Think of it as you're learning. Okay, it looks like, again, with the bots, it's really hard to tell. But not that many of you, I don't know, it doesn't seem like that many of you got this one right. Look at the image again. A is the spleen. It's the long, tongue-like protrusion. Because what I'm looking at here, I see a lot of things in here that a lot of you put. See, it's hard for me to tell if a lot of you put the pancreas. Hopefully you didn't, considering the last one was the pancreas. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. So what do we got? Next question. Good job. Looks like you guys might have got that one right. Nice, nice, nice. Next question. Sorry, Kirtan. You came just too late. It's almost over anyway. There's only 16 questions. And we got all these stupid bots in here that kind of messed up the whole thing. Large intestine. Good, 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 good. This one shouldn't be too hard, right? Large intestines are one of the easiest ones to find. Thick tubes. They're all kind of bundled together. Almost like a snake coiled up. All right, next question. Yeah, it says there's 50 questions because it has a bunch of organs that we haven't covered yet, right? So only the first 16 are the ones you need to know for tomorrow's practical. So we're not going to go past the first 16. All right, next question. Here we go. Stybo reached a streak of 3. Thanks for doing my gamer tag justice. All right, how'd you guys do on this one? So, definitely absorbs water. It definitely absorbs the vitamins B and K that are produced by bacterial digestion in this area. And it is definitely smaller in length than the small intestines, right? The length of it is smaller. So the reason why the answer is A is because what stores feces is the rectum. The large intestine is right before the rectum. Aditya, does it absorb vitamins or produce them? Both. The bacteria that digest there is bacteria in the large intestine that produces vitamins B and K as a byproduct of their digestion of some of the waste material in the large intestine. And then the large intestine absorbs the vitamins and the water from the waste. And then as it moves through, it goes into the rectum where it's stored as feces. Okay, does that make sense? All right, let's move to the next question. Almost done here. Good job. Hey, the bots are gone. Nice. It's nice and peaceful without the bots. So we got, pretty much everyone got this one right. Good job, guys. Nick still in the lead. Pangren coming up in third. AT holding strong in second. Joshua making a push in fourth. And High in fifth. Next question. We're coming down to the last couple questions here. Getting close. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. This is another one that I think Ryan didn't know the technical details enough to distinguish between the answers, because it's kind of this is kind of a little bit too nitpicky in my opinion. I think I would accept villi. So the difference between villi and microvilli is basically like imagine the surface of the inside surface of the small intestine, right? So you got this tube, and inside it's the surface of the inner surface of the tube. If you zoom in, right, you have all these little tiny, like finger-like projections sticking off the tube. Those are called villi. And then if you zoom in on one of those tubes, one of those tiny little projections, you zoom way in, it then has little projections sticking off of it. Those are microvilli. So technically, the part that's really doing the absorption are the microvilli. But it's a very fine technicality there that I would probably not get too hung up on. So if that's the 12 of you that put villi, I would accept that if that was part of the practical. I think this was a little nitpicky and a little too technical, but just wanted to clarify that. Naranjan, were you the only one that got this right? Let's see. Yes, Druvica, they do expand the surface area of the small intestine a lot. And Anika, so villi have microvilli on them? Yes. Yeah, it's like you have the villi, and then on the villi you have the microvilli. Let me show you a picture, just to clarify, to make it easy to see. So, here's a great picture, right? That makes sense, you guys? So the microvilli are what are really absorbing the nutrients into the villi. So the villi, you know, are these like ridges on the inner lining of the small intestine. And the edge of the ridges have these tiny little protrusions called microvilli, which are really the things that are doing the absorption. A little bit of a technicality. All right, next question. Yeah, it's kind of Inception, right? And you just keep going deeper and deeper. All right, good job, guys. Good job, good job, good job. Everyone got that. All right, I think this is the last question, right? Let's do it. Yep, last questions. All right, looks like most of you got it right. A few of you were not quite sure. So, not too bad. So we're going to end the game because the next one. Do you guys want to try the next one? Do you guys want to keep going even though you're not going to know the answers because we haven't gone over any of them? Or is it best just to end here? I think it's probably best just to end here. So some of you actually want to keep going. Anika, Aditya, Druvica. Amon's like, nah, I'm good. Let's end it here. Joshua, you're the same. You're like, let's just end it. Darsh, you want me to play Super Smash Flash 2? I could do that, for sure. What time is it? We got 9:30. Okay. How about this? I want to compromise between the half of you want me to stop, half of you want me to do. Let's just do this. We'll do two more to see what you guys got. Okay, 2 more, and then we'll end, and I'll do another game. Let's see if you guys know your hearts. This one's tricky. Ooh, less than half of you got it right. Right atrium. Oh, the time. I forgot to change the time on them. That's right. Yeah, it was not. You're gonna have like what? You'll have like 8 seconds. You're gonna have 8 seconds, guys. It's gonna be real quick. So get ready. Get your trigger fingers ready. Next one. We'll go to 20. That's a good idea, Nyanika. We'll go to 20. By the way, Nyanika, I can't mod you on this because I don't know your YouTube channel. I can't. I'm searching for it and it's not coming up. It's tough if you don't have that much time. But then again, you guys probably don't know the answers to these anyway. Okay. Sounds good, Nyanika. Next question. All right, Noki. Have a good night. Sleep well. I'm sure you'll do fine. Most people do fine on the practicals, the mini practicals. As long as you, it's one of those things where if you don't study, you're not going to do well. If you study, you're probably going to do well. Ooh, look at that. More than half you got that one right. Nice job. All right, last question, and I'm going to play a new game. Because I decided to go to 20. Joshua. Hey, Emily. What systems are the umbilical cord, artery, and vein in? The umbilical cord is in the integumentary system because it's this tissue that holds the artery and vein and protects them. The artery and vein are both in the circulatory system. All right, we're going to end the game. AT comes through with the win. Nick comes in second, and Joshua finishes in the top 3. Nice job, guys. That's you, Ashwatha. Nice. Taking the top, taking the gold. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're done with that Kahoot show. All right, Anika, see you later. Thanks for joining in. All right. We'll be right back. 1 sec. Alright. I'm back. Oh, I'm still tiny on the screen. Let me fix that. You guys need to see my face, my beautiful face. Can't be so small. Blow that up back to legit proportions. Where do you guys like the screen? Where do you want me? Where do you guys want me at? Do you like sort of mid, low mid left? Is that a good spot for me? Low mid left. All right, what did I miss in terms of questiones here? Anika, see you later. You're gonna take off. You're probably already gone. Joshua, where is the gallbladder and pancreas? I'll show you a picture in a second. Emily, what system is the urogenital opening part of? That is part of, you could argue two systems for urogenital opening. You could argue, let's see, oh sorry, I got confused there. You should argue that the urogenital opening is reproductive because in females it's where the penis enters, and in, or excuse me, that's, no, correction. Correctione. In females, you want to argue excretory because it's where the urine is excreted. In males, you want to argue reproductive because it's where the penis comes out, and it's also where semen is secreted, which is a reproductive fluid. Oh, Druvika, yes, that's correct. You followed up Emily's question. You nailed it. You nailed it. But don't forget to specify male and female functions on that one because they are different. Oh, I made myself some tea a couple nights ago and I didn't finish it, so I put it in the fridge. And now I'm drinking it cold, and I'm like super happy that I put it in the fridge because it's super hot in my apartment today. Little treat from my past self. Gotta give him some props. Reach back into time and a high five. Kirtan, what system is the aortic aorta? You mean the aorta part of? There's no such thing as the aortic aorta. There's just the aorta. It's part of the circulatory system. It's carrying blood. Oh, you're. I should have read your second question, Kirtan, to know that you were just goofing. Just some real goofs over here from Kirtan. Are you taking off, Blue? You done for the night? So, now some answers to my question. In the exact middle of the screen is best. Quran. Adarsh. No. Matthew, I just answered your question, right? Adarsh, that covers up important areas GUI. Adarsh, make the top of your screen align with the line across your background. Oh, like this? Is that, dude, I have OCD, so this has to be perfect. There can't be any blue. I'm looking real close here. Nope, a little higher. There we go. How's that? Okay. Dude, I went too high. Wow, I am so OCD, it's insane. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. All right. Let's see. Darsh, I want to play the game you recommended, Super Smash Flash 2. Where is it? You know what? I don't know if did I install it? Super Smash Flash 2, I did. Iman. Blue, that's fine. I'd really, whatever you need, man. I appreciate anything that you can offer. It's great for you to do that. Shauna, I don't think you can get taught how to roll your R's. I don't think it's possible. I think it's like you either know how to, it's like a genetic thing. It's like, with genetics, it's like you either know how to roll your R or not. Like, some people just can't do it. Their tongue just doesn't move that way. Like, roja. Ro. I think some people just don't let their tongue be loose enough in their mouth. Like, it's all about being loose. Your tongue just kind of has to flutter. Like if you hold it too strong, like if you put too much tension, too much contraction in the tongue muscle, nothing happens. It has to be kind of like just a flap of tissue in the breeze. But there has to be a little bit of tension too. But the tension is more in the back of the tongue, and the front is a little bit loose. I don't know. It's the best that I can explain it. Oh yeah, right, Joshua. I missed your question. I'm sorry. I'm going to show you. For the gallbladder first. So, let's see. Find a good image for you. Alright, so here's how I'll show you, Joshua. First, okay, first you're looking at the liver here, okay? See the liver? So if I'm looking at the pig and I'm looking at it this view and I'm going to try and find the gallbladder, where I'm going to look is under this lobe right here. Right underneath here. You can kind of actually see it in this picture. It's like right there, if you can see my cursor. So I'm going to look underneath there, and what I'm going to see, yeah, that's not a good view. Ugh. Now that's a mangled liver. Whoever did this blew it. That's just a blurry image. You cannot make anything out on that. Where is a good picture of the gallbladder? Here we go. So if I lift the... Yeah, that's too small. So if we lift the liver up and look under there, here I guess. Whoa, why does this pig have a blue liver? What is going on here? But let's just imagine that this is the liver here. It's in our situation, it's not blue, but it's right under there. Did I block everything? Oops. With my camera view again. It's like I can't get the camera in the right spot, can I? I have to kind of just remember where the camera is. Move it off to the side here. Move it over. Does that make sense? So, Joshua, is that okay? So, underneath right here, see my pointer? That's the gallbladder, right underneath that lobe of the liver, right there. Okay, that's what you're going to look for. Pancreas. Oops. Okay. So here's a good starting spot. So let's say this is how I'm looking at the pig. And I'm looking down and I see these organs, right? There's the thoracic cavity. Here's the abdominal cavity. Here's the liver. The gallbladder is going to be under that lobe over there. Here's the large intestine. Here's the spleen and the stomach. The pancreas is going to be underneath, right in between the large intestine and the stomach. There's the pancreas is in there, all the way at the back, laying on the base of the abdominal cavity. So if I were to pull the stomach forward and push this large intestine down and look inside there, I would find the pancreas. Okay, and it looks something from this view. It's right there. So there's the stomach that I push forward. Here's the large intestine that I push back. And then in between, lying on the base, it's right there, the pancreas. Okay? All right. So hopefully that answered your question, Joshua. By the way, Joshua, if you want, you can ask a member of your group and you can give them directions for what to move out of the way to find the things if you don't want to get too close to the pig. Did I miss a question? Aditya, what'd you ask? You said, is the liver circulatory and digestive? Yes. Yes, it is. I didn't see your comment, Karan, that you have the opposite of OCD. You need things nowhere near perfection. That's funny. The liver is part of the digestive system for sure. It's also part of the circulatory system because it filters and detoxifies your blood, right? So like you know how people who are alcoholics have liver failure a lot of times and liver disease. It's because their whole life their livers had to work overboard to process the alcohol out of their blood. Blue, you want to play Super Smash Flash with me? I don't know how to play really yet. I got to get better at it. All right. Iman, in order for the liver to be endocrine, it would have to secrete its own hormones, which it might actually. I don't know. That's a good point. It might secrete hormones, but none that we talk about. So we could say circulatory because it filters and detoxifies blood. All right. Blue, you made an online mode, a room called MrJonesMV. Okay, I can do that. Druvika, let me correct you on something that you just mentioned. Druvika, you said endocrine, but it's not because it doesn't make its own hormones, in my opinion. I don't know. Actually, I should look that up, like as far as the technical details of that. I should look that up. Does the liver secrete? Pull this over here so you guys see while I'm typing. Does the liver secrete hormones? The liver synthesizes and secretes at least 4. Okay, so technically, yes, the endocrine system is correct for the liver because it does secrete hormones. right, based off of this Google search. Later, Aditya. Good luck on your lit essay. See you tomorrow. Ashwatha, what is the function of the cecum? To digest cellulose in herbivores. Druvika, wait, then which organ produces hormones? The ones that we've studied so far, you need to know the pancreas is the one that produces insulin and glucagon. Okay? Sudit, what is the function of the greater omentum? You look it up. It's an apron-like fold of visceral peritoneum that hangs down from the stomach. Its basic function is to hold together the abdominal organs. So it's a integumentary system. All right, let's get going on this Super Smash Flash game here. So I gotta join a group. Let's see, Blue, you made a group called MrJonesMV. How do I search? Maybe I do online? Oh, I don't have an account. I don't have an account. I will make an account. Nicole, what's the difference in function between the pyloric sphincter and the duodenum? The sound is really loud on that for me. In my ear. Dial down the music. Adarsh, you wouldn't recommend online? Too much lag. Nicole, what's the difference between the function of the pyloric sphincter and the duodenum? So the duodenum is the section of small intestine after the stomach, and the pyloric sphincter is the muscle that opens and closes to allow chyme to pass from the stomach into the duodenum. Does that make sense? So Adarsh, you would not recommend online play. I should try and beat a level 9 CPU without items or hazards on. Okay. Let me do that first. And then maybe we could do online.
Classic mode.
Wait, I don't want to do classic, do I?
Choose your character.
Okay. PS3 Gaming 52, Mr. Jones, your links are broken. You should update them on School Loop. Oh, okay. That's right. All my links in the calendar, you mean? Are you talking about the calendar links for the video lectures that I posted throughout the year? So I want no items. Item frequency off. Oh, and the new ones to study for the practical. Okay. I will do that. That's a really good point. I am not going to go back and do all of the video lectures from the calendar. I'm just going to do the current ones, obviously, because that's just not important because they're past. Oh hey, I'm over 100 subs now on my new channel. I'm 117 subs. Nice. Glad people are finding their way over to the new channel. Let's see. So I'm going to change what would make the most sense. Let's just do it for this unit. I think it takes a while to update, but on my end, on my the creator end, it's 117. So I had, let's see, my old channel had 635 when I left. So I've recovered, what, about 15%? All right. So. If I put on, I want to go to my playlists real quick. Video lectures. Video lecture number 19. Okay, let me update this real quick. Copy that and paste it over here. Edit, delete, insert new link, copy that, submit, publish. Okay, so that one should be updated. And this one should get updated too. More subs than Mr. Gann in less than 2 weeks. I know, I gotta rub that in his face. I went from 0 subs to 117 in, what, like, yeah, 2 weeks? It's also not very fair because I'm coming from a channel that has 630 some odd subscribers already. So, it's not the most fair. So, go to rules and turn stuff off. So what do I turn off again? Turn stock on. And set to what? 3? Keep it at 3 maybe? No time limit either. Off. Turn hazards off. Okay. Alright. PS3 Gaming 52. What other links besides the 2 video lecture links need to be changed? Right.
Choose your character.
So Adarsh, who would you recommend I play here? Who's a good character I should get good at? Back in the day on the original Super Smash on the Nintendo 64, back in the day, I was a Donkey Kong guy. I like to play Donkey Kong for some reason. I don't know why, I just got into him. Hey Emily, what is the function of the urogenital papilla? It is to basically cover and protect the urogenital opening in a female pig. It's also thought to release something called pheromones, which is a kind of chemical similar to a hormone that attracts the male pig. So in that sense you could say it's reproductive. In the first way I described, you would argue that it's integumentary. Goku, it's OP, the yell is OP. Mario, Luigi, Goku, Meta Knight, Bandana D, Fox, Captain Falcon. Ooh, I used to play Captain Falcon a little bit as well. But Goku was never a character. Oops. Okay, so what is this? Up, down, over. How do I grab this thing again? P? Okay.
Goku.
Sorry guys, I have to update one more link on my school loop to update it with my for the dissection playlist in the locker has to be updated. I'm gonna do that real quick. Fetal pig dissection. Boom. Control C. Control V. Fetal pig dissection playlist. Okay, good, updated. It's out of order. Okay, all good. Good. Alright. Here we go. Let's play a couple games. So what time is it? Alright, so unfortunately I'm only going to be able to play a couple games here before I hit the hay. And it looks like we've lost half our viewers, so most people are kind of petered out, got their review questions in. We're down to 12 viewers, which is okay. People hitting the hay, going to sleep. So what I'm going to do is play a couple games and then go to sleep myself. So I'm going to try Goku. Alright, so I got to remember the keys here. So, looks like WASD is movement. And then UIOP, is that correct? And then who should I make the CPU player? Should I play someone simple to play against? Set it to WTVR. What's WTVR? Make it Luffy? Where's Luffy at? Luffy, Luffy, Luffy. Where are you? Luffy? Oh, Luffy here.
Luffy.
I should make him what level you said, Adarsh? I'll make him level 9. I can't use that. How do I change the level? Ooh, that changes the color. That's cool. I'm gonna do that. That changes color. Y, O. Oh, O's retracts. Okay. P.
Goku.
How do I change the level? Oops. Keep doing that.
Goku.
Oh, I see. Oops. Shoot.
Goku.
You said I should make him 3 to 5, so I'll do 4. Okay. Alright. What's a good map here? Stage. I want to maybe just do one of the classics from the old N64 version. Dreamland is a classic. Sector Z is a classic. You said I should do Pokemon Coliseum. Where is that one? Okay.
3, 2.
What's up, Top Ramen? Welcome to the chat. Hey, Chris. Chris, who do I know you, Chris? Okay. Alright, so let's see. Alright, let's see. So that's run forward, that's jump, double jump. And then okay, that's that. So that was throw. So boom. That's a throw, okay. That's shield. That's the Hadouken. That's it. Oh, wait, hold on. Up, up. How do I do my third? What's my What's my what is my up jump or my hover ability? Okay, it's just EI. Wait. Hold the jump button. Oh, that's what it is. He like floats a little bit. Dude, that seems a little OP. Oh, if I hold that down, it's a Kamehameha move. Whoa, what was that? What was that move? I know you, Top Ramen. You're Top Ramen? Okay. What does this mean? See, how do I pull that? It's like... Whoa, what did I do there? Oh, right? So what do I have to do here? So say hold down, hold jump on you. Hold down, down and O at the same time and let him touch you. Okay. Let's see what that does. So it just kind of charges me. Oh, that's cool. Whoa. That seems powerful. That's just a good punch. Who's that? Nope. You are overpowered in that state. Your Kamehameha charges way faster. Okay, so if I go down... Oh. What the heck are you... What is he doing? Oops, okay.
This game's winner is
Bye, Shauna.
Goku.
Thanks for stopping by. Look at his arms. He's like super stretch man. I don't really know Dragon Ball Z very well. It wasn't something I watched a lot when I was younger. Like, I know who Goku is, and I know Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, but I don't know who Luffy is. Luffy? Alright, let's play another one. Let's bump him up a bit here. 2 levels.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's up, Eric? Welcome to the chat. You're stopping in super late. Oh, is it? They ended the Dragon Ball saga? Whoa. What the... down. Okay, there's that one. That down move is nice. Oh, he's not even from Dragon Ball Z. Alright. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Whoa, what was that move I just did? That was slick. That's nice. So it's up-oh. Up-oh. Okay, I'm getting a hang of it a little bit. So did they end the Dragon Ball Z saga because they just felt like it was over? Or did it get canceled? Or like what happened? And when about did they end that? Like recently or a while back? Because I know that Dragon Ball Z is like super, super popular. Huge. Oh, it ended last week. Whoa, that's super recent. It super ended? Like we have like a, was it a good ending? Like a good finale? Ah! Shit. That was bad.
This game's winner is Luffy.
Alright, maybe I'll do one more game here, just to practice.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, let's see if I can do it. Dang. Level 6 is a step up from level 4, that's for sure. Ah. How do I grab again? Oh yeah, you. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oops. Oh my gosh. Right. Oh, I forgot to snipe. Dang. Shoot. Up. Oh.
This game's winner is Luffy.
I know, Darsh. I'm trying to hit them offline. Hit them to snipe them. I just keep forgetting which button I need to press. So it's delayed. I don't have the muscle memory down.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, son. You can't die that easily. Timing, that's gonna be tough. god, dude, you're terrible. Come on, bro. Can't just die that
This
quick.
game's winner is Goku.
All right, Blue. How about I try one online game? Do you still have that thing up? I've gotten the hang of it a little bit. Oops, what the heck? One's super tiny. Oh, I forgot my gotta look my email for my verification for my account. Let's see what it is. Check that real quick. Check it. It's not letting me log in. There we go. Got it. Okay.
Goku. Go.
Ah, waiting room. That's cool. Sandbag. Doesn't do anything.
2, 1.
Which Goku am I? The orange one. Okay. Oh. I see what you're saying. There is a little bit of lag. A little bit of lag. Oh. Ah, I fell into it. How do you... Oh, sheesh. You can throw weapons, I remember. That was a useful tool. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang. Nice. Double kill. Oh, no, you didn't kill blue. I'm gonna steal your kill. Oh, shoot. Or just die myself and get out of the game. Nice. Who is young Inoji? Oh, that's a Darsh, okay. A Darsh, you're getting beat up here. Down 3-1. Ooh, good game.
This game's winner is Ichigo.
Ichigo. Score -2. All right, I got time for last game. One more game, and then I'm going to bed.
Go!
Do that. Oh, you can do triple. So I can hover. Okay, so I gotta use that correctly. And then I can do even that if I need to get back. So I can go like, if I'm super far off the edge, I can jump, I gotta jump. Wait, hold on. Jump, hover, and then up, oh. Okay, jump, hover, up, oh. Oh. Shoot. All right, well, that's it then. All right, folks, Anyway, I think we're good to go. That was fun. We can play this another time. I think I am tired, though. So I'm going to get out of here. All right, guys. That was a good stream. I feel like I answered some questions. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good luck on the practical. Get some sleep. And that's great. Appreciate you all. I will see you another time. Bye, guys.